Congratulations. How did the fact that Josh wasn't able to line up change things for you today?
Yeah, I mean, the race tactic was going to be the same. I kind of went into it just like, I'm going to get to the front and grind no matter what anyone else does. So, like it was sad not to see him in the race, I will say, but, these things happen, people get sick. So, I look forward to racing him again, the next one, whenever that is.
You came so close to the world record here the last 2 years. What does it mean? What was the difference to get you over it this time?
Yeah, I mean, just more confidence from the Olympics, more confidence in my training. I'm now like 2.5 years into my pro career, so I've learned a lot. Not afraid of the front anymore, and just willing to go hurt by myself if I need to, and third time's a charm. So yeah.
You had Hobbs on you for most of the last second half. What was kind of going through your mind in that last half?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was just like, don't let up, keep grinding. I knew if I let up anywhere, they were gonna pass me and then try to take the win for themselves. And so I kind of was just like, don't let up, not for a second after the pacer falls off. Just keep going, and hope that you have more than they do at the end. So yeah.
Dathan says that he just loves this meet, and I think you must share that view.
I do, yeah, no. Millrose is always the best indoor race that I ever get to do every year. So, it's really, really fun always to come back here and finally get my first world record. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
What's next for you?
I potentially will race one of the BU last chance things, either 3K or mile, depending on how today went, so we'll see what Dathan wants, but I'm not that picky, so whatever's good.
What's maybe the biggest takeaway from this race? Of course, the world record and all that. What's the takeaway for you?
I think the biggest takeaway is just, don't be afraid to go do it. I don't need a ton of the best guys. I mean, they were all good guys, not to doubt any of them. But I don't need to be chasing someone down, to get the record. And I feel like I proved that today, in that last 600 where it was just me versus the clock. I think it was really important that, I was able to do that. And I'm gonna look back at the race and be like, I am confident, I am that strong, so on and so forth.
You had to have heard about Cole and Granted, so I just wanted your reaction to that. That's a guy you're going to be facing a lot. So
yeah, no, it was so awesome. I didn't get to see the race, but I heard how fast it went, and it's just really, really cool that the Americans are doing as good as we are now. Not just Grant, but also Cole, just right there on him or close to him. I think it's just these are the guys that I know I'm as good as. So it kind of gives me the confidence. 3K is not an event outdoors, but if it were, I'd be like, oh, I could go out and do that. But it's really, really awesome, and love to see everyone be coming out here at Millrose and doing well. Whew, sorry, I'm really tired.
So Ritz was a little bit non-committal about race choice. If you get to put a little say in there, what would you want to do? You just ran a really fast mile.
Yeah, I mean, now that I have the record, it's kind of like, why run the mile again?
What if Jakob took it down now?
Then so be it. I don't care. That's not my problem. The point is I had the record today, and I'll be happy with that. So, yeah.
It looks like most of the top 10 was under 350. What's that just say about the depth of domestic racing? And
No, I mean, I feel like Millrose always brings the best people around, and just to know that I think this is not just a confidence booster for me, but for everyone else in that race to know that just they can keep up with the race at speed, and that they shouldn't be afraid of any other race they're in the future goes out fast. It's oh well, I've done Millrose, so I can handle that, and this shows how good the U.S. is right now.
last year was obviously a huge year for you. How do you kind of reset or get yourself psyched up again and go another year, especially this early?
Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of it is we're still definitely looking towards the end. Just at the end of the day, the Worlds in Tokyo is the most important thing. But I'm pretty good at staying consistently fit throughout the year, and coming off of that last year, it's just that's probably the biggest year I've had so far. But I'm looking forward to bigger ones in the future. So that's all about.